Bigger than Marty's.
Well, we've
Yeah,
done dance with this.
sometimes they gotta put the big one on me.
They put the big one on me because I got all this Oprah stuff.
Right.
Do you just call that Oprah stuff?
She has those kind of arms.
I never had this much problem when I was a
See,
paramedic.
I know.
Well, maybe it's not the same kind that they have.
Well, back then we had, we'd start up with wood.
Shut up.
Holy.
Yeah, what's that gonna do? My wrist?
Well, maybe your foot.
I'm not a fireman
Oh my god.
It don't go up.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Yeah. You sure it's not upside down underneath there too?
Franny drank half that beer right there.
Here, it's right here.
Okay, you got it. Good job. He'd be funking paramedic school right now.
I thought
Oh,
you
that
said
hurts my friggin'
he'd
ears.
be fucking paramedics.
Damn.
Flunking.
There's supposed to be rubber tips in these.
Rubber tits.
There is
For
rubber
ear
tips.
thing.
There is.
You're gonna get that demonetized if he was even monetized.
What the heck was that?
Ice cubes.
Oh.
118 over 70.
This is just as good as Marty's.
I'm done.
Wow, it's exactly the same. Are you sure that thing's working?
Yes. That's my standard.
Which
Yeah.
is very good.
Oh, okay.
You guys give me high blood pressure.
120 over
I swear to
80
God.
is what they like it at. 130 over 90 is just a little high. It's not bad.
So why is your elevated?
Tell them you're looking at it. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it.
Really?
Put the camera down.
No.
Alright.
Why is it elevated? Come on, boy.
It's always elevated.
When he's home.
Yeah. Do you not see my leg button right now?
Do you want me to take you
Sometimes
somewhere?
Eileen getting off.
11.
11. 10:30, 11.
Hey, she volunteered for it.
Yeah.
She didn't volunteer for it.
No, they were like, do you want this one or this one? Because she was training.
She has to work one of them. She asked for Thanksgiving off, so that meant she had to work Christmas.
Right. So she chose it.
Well, it's reassuring to know that your blood pressure is the same as mine.
I'm still in better shape.
You're in better shape?
Yep.
What part of you is in better shape than me?
All of it.
Holy crap.
You can't do that with your B cups.
No, I have an A cup. I'm sorry.
Take it easy, Nora.
You should have no more carbonation left. Nora knocked it over.
No, you didn't.
She did too.
They're very up on carbonation.
Yeah.
Well,
Grandma.
Don't move the bottle.
who wants to drink flat pop?
No, here's Grandma.
This is
You
Grandma.
guys want some any more
I
of
don't
this?
do that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
That's
Oh.
Is there anything in this? Oh, whoops, it just all dumped out.
She
My
said-
bad.
She shakes the Diet Coke bottle and then slams it on the table.
So what?
She doesn't do it on purpose.
She doesn't do it on purpose.
I know she doesn't, but she'll go like this. She'll be like, is there an expiration date on this? No? Okay.
There is now.
Leave
Don't you
Grandma
really
alone.
pay it on your grandmother?
Well, that's true.
Now she does this. She goes, oh, sorry.
She doesn't know.
Next time I'm gonna go
Wow.
But it just like you did.
upside down.
Why would you be so mean?
Why you gotta be so rude?
She doesn't like anything with carbon in it.
Alright.
I had a dream last night.
I had a dream. You sound like
High blood pressure.
Gypsy.
High blood
I had
pressure.
a dream.
Oh, high blood pressure.
Okay.
130. Or, so 130 over 90, right?
Right.
That's high blood pressure. That's hypertension, stage 1. So,
Stage 1. It's just the beginning.
yeah.
It starts at the very beginning.
120 over
Very good
80 or
place to
70.
start.
see what that says.
You need to eat more McDonald's like Dad.
No,
No.
I need to eat less.
Yes.
Around. I think you might have blood pressure.
What?
Mine is,
Oh, it's Grandma's fault.
Mine-
She's your genetic connection.
no, mine is, regular because of my pills.
Right, if she didn't take pills.
Where's my phone?
Over there. Nora, get Grandpa's phone.
It's called
right there.
Grandpa's phone.
It's right there.
Martin, do you know any history about Ford City?
Yeah, it was a World War II factory for Ford Motor Company,
Right.
and where the Tootsie Roll factory is where the Tucker Car Company.
Tuckers.
Yeah, A Man in His Dream.
Okay, do you know how many,
It's right where I grew up, right behind that,
yeah, do you know how
the Tucker factory.
big the plant was?
Well, a lot of it was underground, so that there's a storage locker, public storage over there where they put the airplane motors together, and you can still see the factories. You know, like the remnants of the factories are still
How
standing.
big is it?
Oh, it's like 2
I used
miles.
to deliver newspapers down in a tunnel,
Yeah, that's where
but that was way back in this.
they had
How
the
old were you when you delivered these?
that's where they had the rail cars for the engine parts in case the Germans bombed.
Did you drive your own car when you delivered newspapers?
No, I was on the back of a paper truck.
Were you?
Yeah.
So how old were you? Was that before you worked in the grocery store?
Dominic used to help Dad deliver newspapers, and he'd be stuffed in the back of the.
Well, let's not get his blood pressure super elevated.
Poor Dominic, he was buried under a
What is the
600
story of Ford?
Ford City.
Yeah, I fucked up.
You guys are gonna give me a heart attack.
What is the story of Ford City in the early days? No, in Maryland. No.
No, you have to ask Ford City Mall history.
Yes, Martin. Oh, it's yes, Martin.
Don't do that.
And there's a picture of Dad. Give it to me.
I'm trying to condense it.
Oh, here it is. Some of this is unbelievable.
Were you watching PBS?
No,
The very western edge of the mall is where they built the Tucker car.
I remember the Tucker car.
You remember the Tucker?
No, I remember hearing stories
Oh,
about
okay.
Tucker car.
Yep.
It is the garbage, Mom.
It was Tucker Motor, and then on the front of the building it said A Man and His Dream.
That's a cute blouse with that over and yeah, that's cute. Oh, you can have these tights, these things that I have on. You can have these. They're way too long on me and then
I'm 32 down.
Burbank, Ford City history.
No.
Well, anyway,
All right, here it is, Mark.
yeah.
sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Maybe.
Sometimes I figure out the hell with it, maybe it won't.
I put all the tubes and everything
Inside
inside
the
it.
cup, that's mine.
Do you have it, Mark?
No, he's just taking a picture.
No,
of
he's
you
just
doing
videotaping
your
him.
history.
All right, it says,
Yes, Dominic.
there was a lot of research in writing this story.
Yeah.
Okay. From the Dodge Chicago plant to Ford City Mall. The history of the defense
We
plant
can play that
to a
next.
shopping center and an industrial
Right,
park.
Huh?
I prayed something.
In the weeks
What?
after the attack to Pearl Harbor, the Army Air Force set out to perfect and produce as quickly as unlimited money and energy could do these largest and most powerful aircraft engines in the world, which to drive new bombers to carry the reload, blah, blah,
No, he
blah,
wants to be able to
faster
fill out
than air.
first.
In the beginning of 1942, the Chrysler Corporation was asked to build equipment and operate the largest source of the engine, one of the world's greatest manufacturing plants. A plant did not yet exist, even on paper. The plant must be built in either Chicago or Milwaukee. The government said it must be rushed to completion in the shortest time possible. It would represent about 5% of all Air Force spending. The machining and that assembling building alone reaping a 30 by 38 floor bay dimensions.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Which is part of the original part of the mall was actually part of the airplane factory.
Right. Almost 1,000 times and covering 82 acres would contain, though only a one-story tall structure, more floor space than Washington's Pentagon building of Chicago Chicago Merchandise Mart. Okay, on April 2nd, 42, government approved building the largest defense plant in the world of parcel located at southwest side, 360 acres of barren flooded marshland. Was
Yep.
purchased by the U.S. government on May 7, 1942. The Chicago Belt Railroad and several estates. The land was bound by the Belt Railroad tracks and on the north, Pulaski Road on the east, 77th Street on the south, and Cicero Road on the west. Okay.
What is that garbage that you're sweeping onto the rug?
That was on accident.
Okay,
I don't.
George
yeah, but I
Fuller
don't-
Construction
all the garbage is
Company
on the
began
rug.
construction of the building from plans designed by Albert Kahn.
What's on the
architects.
rug?
Listen to this one. Up to 25,000 construction workers worked around the clock to complete the new defense plan.
For
This war,
airplanes.
Yep.
this war effort. Because of the marshy land, timekeepers had to ride horseback during the course of the day. Work in October 1942, prior to completion, building Chrysler Dodge division began production of aircraft. Working night and day, the world-renowned industrial architect worked with the Chrysler. Okay, reinforced arch rib concrete design, which cut the reinforcing steel from 5.5 pounds per square foot of concrete to 2.6 pounds per square foot, eliminating enough steel reinforcing to build a 14 destroyer. Money they saved.
Well, they needed the steel for
They
for
said
battle carriers and stuff.
right. Okay.
Those buildings are still standing. The ones.
Oh
that,
yeah. Let's see. Building number 4, the machine and assembly building, 2,450 feet long by 1,520 feet wide, was over 3.5 million square feet, approximately 82 acres in area under one roof. It was the largest building in the world. This building had a partial basement. This is the one that gets me. Where kitchens and cafeterias, locker rooms, and facilities, and the 12,000 volt electronic transformer vaults for the plant's power distribution.
right.
Two-sparrow, okay, delivered and shipping, okay, employees and
Well, they kept that buried so that the Germans couldn't, if they ever made it that far in, couldn't
yeah, okay.
destroy it.
South side, across town, roughly east and west, okay, building, post town, two. That could hold up to, okay. At the west end, the cross tunnel was building number 2, the main office and factory office building, a 2-story building with a basement garage that could hold to 50 cars. And let's see, and construction machinery at a cost of blah, blah, blah. Equipment, that was developed, 19 buildings were over 6.3 million square feet of floor space. Okay. Is the plant put out enough
Behind you.
electricity to power the needs of a city of 300 people?
Wow.
Yeah, it was a big deal, you know.
Yep.
Right.
I'm surprised they didn't use Midway Airport instead for. There must be a reason why they, or maybe they felt like Midway Airport was too much of a target.
It could have been.
You know, for the Germans. Build it near the airport, but not, you know, at the airport.
Right. Let's see, they did,
Well, the Germans never made it this far in anyway, so.
they generated 19,100 steam, okay, BTUs, or no-cost compressed air pounds, and no cost. 820 tons of coal every 24 hours.
Well, that's where the railroad came in handy, because
Over 7,000 miles of underground and overhead piping and 15 miles of underground cable disperse the power and water.
Now, what are these for, Gene?
If you don't have money,
That's
there's
if you're not paying.
yeah,
Okay.
with money.
We each got $1.
I'm gonna put
I'm
these
trying
away.
to do
I wanna put
something.
them back away.
From its inception in August 1940 through 1945, the Defense Plant Corporation dispersed over $9 billion project for the war effort. The single most expensive Defense Plant Corporation project was the Dodge Chicago plant. All the equipment and Dodge.
that's quite a bit of money, you know, I mean, for like way back then.
Yeah.
Even now, that would be a lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of nice to know.
I forgot how to
Let's see.
play.